Check, check. Hello, 1 2 1 2. What's up, fellas? What's going on? Double check my volumes here. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Everything appears to be coming through clear. My camera's not really getting me. Am I in frame? Spectacular. In a couple of minutes, we will do our thing and spin the wheel. You know how it goes. I will give it another couple of minutes and we'll see what happens. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. It's another chill one. Welcome, welcome. What's going on with that? Wacky. There we go. Probably in a couple of minutes we will okay, that's pinned. We got the wheel going here, by the way, so today has been pretty productive. I'm looking forward to doing some GBA stuff because it's been mainly editing. We went grocery shopping. Then when we got back in, it's been a lot of editing. So I'm gearing up. I'm attaching, prepping for the full series video on Jak and Daxter. You know, because I've covered pretty much all the games. The only game I haven't actually released a video on is Daxter. Riley Graham, what's up, man? Just in time. We haven't spun the randomizer wheel yet. We're going to, though. We're prepping to. Here, I can actually probably show that. Yeah, there it is. That's fine. Yeah, but I'm prepping the Jak and Dax video, the full series. And then that should be going up soon. Preferably hoping for Sunday. It's looking like Sunday. There we go. Let's move that over here. But yeah, man, what's going on, Riley? Welcome to the stream. I'm just giving it a couple of minutes, let a couple of people stream in, and then we're going to spin the wheel and see what GBA game we are playing. I'm excited. I've had good times with these GBA randomizer streams so far. Last time we got some interesting ones. We got this one game. It was like a skateboard game. Very strange. Very odd. Probably give it another 2 minutes before we start up, spin the wheel, and see what we get. There's some good games in here. I'm kind of hoping maybe for something a little bit relaxed. Sneed Oil Salesman, welcome to the chat, man. What is happening, gamers? Just prepping for some GBA Kino. Never played Game Boy games? Oh man, chef's kiss, brother. Some of the best games. It's a very special era. I feel like a lot of people don't do much content on GBA games, so it's always like such a fun time to sit down and do some GBA stuff. We'll spin the wheel up here in a minute. Oh, there's another Pirates of the Caribbean game. That's one of the ones we got last time. Man, that game sucked. We got Curse of the Black Pearl, and it was not good. That game sucked. It was bad. We also got that skateboard game I was talking about. I'm trying to remember what the second one we played was. Game Boy games are shit, but Kino, you'll never understand as a Zoomer. They suck, but make a lifetime. Yeah. What's up, Dizzy? Welcome to the stream. That's exactly how it is, man. Most of them are terrible. There's a few gyms in there that are just genuinely high quality, but most of them are terrible. There's a couple in here that I'm actually kind of interested in maybe getting. Superman Countdown to Apocalypse, Batman Vengeance, maybe Ghost Rider. Some of these comic book ones look like they might be just fun beat-em-ups. I remember liking the Daredevil GBA game, relatively speaking. Robotech GBA was great, but never knew how bad it was until later. Right. I don't know anything about Robotech. I'll take your word for it. All right, let's just spin it. Let's just get started here. Let's see what we're getting. The Fairly Odd Parents Breaking the Rules. All right, all right. Let me go. Acquire it through totally conventional legal means. I played the PS2 version of this game a little bit not too long ago. Like, I say not too long ago. It's more like three or 4 years ago with a friend of mine because I was showing him emulation and he was like, dude, I want to play Fairly Odd Parents Breaking the Rules. I love that game as a kid, so we found it. That game sucked. It was not good. So I can only imagine that this GBA game is going to be not good. I will be shocked if it's good. But we will know here in about 30 seconds. Got any Fairly Odd Parents fans in the chat? Here we go. All right, you guys, please refer to the rules. You will notice that we play the game for 15 minutes, as judged by this hourglass. When this hourglass runs up, I stop playing, and then you, the chat, takes a vote on if we keep playing it, and also if we remove it from the list, so there's no chance of getting it again. And also, I think there's a veto rule. Yeah, the chat can veto. Like, if we get a game we've already gotten before, I'll probably let you vote to veto it. $5 on being a side scroller. I can't imagine that it's anything else, right? Like, it's got to be a side scroller. I can't imagine it being anything else. How's that desktop audio? My gosh, it's loud. Let me know if it's too loud, guys. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit for you. Here it is, by the way. Bro, just play the Star Wars GBA games. At least they were mid as hell. I have an entire video about that, man. I have, it's like an hour and some change long of me in-depth breaking down all of the Game Boy Advance games in the Star Wars series. If you hadn't seen it, you should watch it. It's on my channel. I believe it's called I Played Every... We're going normal, I guess. I believe it's called I Played Every Star Wars Game on the GBA. Oh, we're starting. I have not watched that show in almost 20 years. I bet, but it was one of the ones I liked. Watch as a baby sitting your brother. Okay. All right, we typically scroll through the dialogue stuff because it's the plot of a GBA game. Zelda GBA games are great. I have not played them. I don't think they're on the list, actually. Anti-Fairies took the rule book. In your defense, you're more new guy than some. Played them as a kid. Yeah, there's a couple of good ones. The Revenge of the Sith game is fire. I really liked the new Droid Army. But some of them are just garbage, man. Flight of the Falcon is in my opinion, the single worst Star Wars game ever made. Mostly because it's basically unplayable. Look at that, Sneed Oil Salesman. It is a side-scroller. Not bad. I even since I started doing these randomizer streams, which I've only done like 3, I've played worse than this. This is fine. Feels like something made in Game Maker. Chiptune version of the music from the cartoon is fire. Hell yeah, it is. Won your own $5. What a win. Absolutely. Why am I killing frogs and other insects? I guess, what else were they gonna make the enemies in a Fairly Odd Parents game? Oh, I need to, that's what I need to do. He's dropping bombs on me. Look at his buck teeth. This looks like there's some fun to be had here. Yeah, it's pretty responsive. Takes a lot to offend you. Some of the GBA games were total scam. Why you're totally lower. Yeah, I've played some garbage even in these last few streams. This is pretty responsive. There's Godzilla back there. Okay, so is there like a live, am I... Okay, so I can fire in multiple directions. That's actually... Okay, I am almost out of lives. It's actually kind of hard. Need some more lives. That face when the life mechanic is worked in universe. +1. Hey Evan, good morning. What's up, Mike? Chiptune music's kind of fire. What killed me? Oh, I see the steam. Bro, this would be brutal to try playing it on a... What the hell? I'm not sure what I'm looking at. This is some Invader Zim looking thing. Morning to chat as well. Yeah, welcome to stream, Mike. Okay, so I think it takes a hit for me. I think that's what that is. I am almost out of lives. Got a free life? Yeah. Only for me to waste the one right before it, so it's basically useless. I can't tell if it's better to be in the sewers or not, or what's going on here. You kind of have to pay attention. This game is not screwing around. Okay. Give me a life. I'm running low. We're figuring out how to play it. Yo! Yo! I can just straight up be Cosmo. Alright, that's kind of fire. This is uber mid, kind of appreciate it. Yeah, there's something special about a really, just a super solid, like, 5 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Do I have to do all of that? And I died immediately. It's alright. I know what I'm doing better now. So the music changes with the stages. That's pretty dope. Not sure what I'm collecting coins for. The ever endearing 5 out of 10, but like a good 5 out of 10. Had to find my strength to not indulge your inner Australian and ask if that was game recognizing game, Evan. Hope that's appreciated. I have no idea. Oh, 5 out of 10? Brother, I am a strong 5 out of 10. Motherfucking strong 5 out of 10. I'm just kidding. Fuck. Yeah, that is game recognizing game. You ever heard that 9 Inch Nails song, Don't You Know What You Are? There's a lot of people who need to hear that in relation to how attractive they are. The 5 out of 10 that won't fight unless he's dead. Fire. Okay, so now I've got my giant balloon Timmy. Here we go. Oh, I can't bring my balloon with me? What a scam. Okay, we're doing better than last time. Here we go. Ambush. That coin is not that important to me. Don't get me wrong, looks like I aspire to 5 out of 10. My wife doesn't have to in my book, so that's winning. Yeah, my girlfriend thinking I'm enough is all that matters. I am Kenough. 28-year-old PTSD because I can't remember the trauma GBA games. Recommend them if I could. It happens to the best of us. Son of a bitch. Here we go. There we go. Fuck. Ah! I have to play games like this for 15 minutes at a time, by the way. Stop jumping. Cosmoing it up. Oh, is that the end of the stage? Yeah! I would play this game back in the day. Yeah, this is a good, like, childhood style game. Since this game is pretty keen, 6 out of 10 at least. It's not bad. It is not nearly the worst game I've played so far. No offense to the Spyro fans out there, but this is a lot more fun than the Spyro side-scroller was. That Spyro side-scroller was fucking boring. This is not bad. This would be some 10-year-old's life for like the week he got it. Wanda! Son of a bitch, that thing can take some damage. Give me that life. I thought that was for variety, not dosage. Shit. We got frogs. We got amphibians. Ah! Fuck. This is my life. I play children's Game Boy Advance games on live stream. Hell yeah, I do. Kind of a missed opportunity to not make the story that Timmy wishes himself in a video game. Seems like they would have gone with that instead. It's a good life, if you ask me. It's pretty good. I don't make hardly any money at all. I'm constantly worried about bills, but hey, I get to play video games for a living. Speaking of which, sign up for my Patreon and become a YouTube member for exclusive benefits like... I don't actually have any benefits yet. I'm getting fucking wrecked. Although I am probably going to start that Knights of the Old Republic video soon and release it in parts for members only, so be aware of that. Fuck, this thing is tearing me apart. What is that? Did I just call it an orbital strike? Okay, never mind. 7 out of 10. You can call it an orbital Cosmo strike. That's a Call of Duty kill streak I just got. This game has kill streaks. Video game plot would be 2005. Too meta for 03? Oh, yeah, you're probably right. I didn't know this was an 03 game. I think that was my last life. KOTOR video is dangerous. Lapsed Star Wars fans like me are ready to Dune fan on you. Dune fan on me? How so? I have to do that video. It's been the #1 video I've been wanting to do for like 3 years. You guessed, yeah. Fuck. This game's kind of brutal for a children's Game Boy game, dude. Wife says hi, Evan. Had to catch up with her to collect some documents, and she guessed I was watching you while listening, but YouTube doesn't know that. Yeah! Michael's chilling while we play old Game Boy Advance video games for children. What is a man? What is a man, if not just an overgrown child? A miserable little pile of secrets. That's what I ought to be doing. I ought to do a Castlevania live stream series where I just play every fucking Castlevania game. Thought about doing that with Dark Souls, but I think I would try to kill myself if I did that. What would you guys prefer? Every Castlevania game or every Dark Souls game? Kids games back in the day are no joke. Makes the games now look easy. Not the case, man. More ambush. Damn, I died right as I got it. Evan, did I just hear you hear every fucking Castlevania game? Yeah, I was thinking every Castlevania. I was thinking just, I'm always trying to think of fun like live stream video ideas. So one of them I thought, I've never really played the Dark Souls games, so I thought maybe it'd be fun to play every Dark Souls game. Now, again, the problem is you have gimmick streamers who, like, when they say I'm playing every Castlevania game on live stream, they mean at once, like per stream, like starting with one and then not ending the stream until it's done. That's not what I'm talking about. I would take like over the course of several months, just starting with the first one and playing them from there. But I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas. Dark Souls would be amusing, I think, because I'm not familiar with them at all. And I would just fucking hate it and be miserable. Alright, guys. It's over. Time's up. Keep playing. Keep playing or spin the wheel. You have all 4 Castlevania GBA games on your wheel. None of the Castlevania GBA games are on my wheel because I might want to do videos on them later. Pretty fun, but so is Dark Souls. Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe. Yu-Gi-Oh! GBA games clapped my cheeks as a kid, and I feel much better that it's the hardest GBA game of all time. I haven't played any of the Yu-Gi-Oh! GBA games. You dig this game too much? Okay, it's still majority saying that we head back to the wheel, so. Might be heading back to the wheel, fellas. All right. Yeah, we're headed back to the wheel. That's fine. Sacrifice to the tribe. It's a fun little game. It's not bad. It's not bad. I thought it was unique. It was unique. But it's time to spin the wheel. It is time. Yu-Gi-Oh! GBA games are awesome. I might have to throw them on there. Are we ready to spin the wheel? Let's do it, guys. Wow. Give me something good. Mother 3. Okay. I've heard tons of good stuff about these games. I don't know a thing. I don't know anything about these games. I know they're like top-down 2D type games. Oh, yeah. We got to vote to remove. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For 20 years. I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid, dude. Okay, this is a fan translation. I guess they had to translate it. Isn't Mother 3 canceled or something? I don't know. I don't know anything about Mother 3. All I know is that it's popular. A lot of people have played it. It's like top down. And that's the beginning and the end of my knowledge of Mother 3. Just setting it up, fellas. Bear with me. Like how I join the stream and Evan finally lands on Mother 3. It's a JRPG? Okay. All right, well, apparently you guys know about it, so is it good? Am I about to be in a good time, a bad time? This is probably a game. If it's an RPG, this is probably a game where I need to be like reading the text, I assume. Damn. It's canned in the West. I was the one who suggested that he put Mother 3 on the wheel. Well, here it is. I guess there's no music. Had to walk through part of the town. I don't normally walk through at this time of day. I've already seen 3 mothers today. I'm just going to go away just to finish Legendary with Thorn finish. Dude, that sucks. I really wanted to watch him finish Legendary. Why is he streaming during my stream? Sneed Oil Salesman, go tell motherfucker. What's my character's name? Do I pick this? Don't care. Lucas. Alright, Lucas is a great name. The older twin brother. An energetic boy. Don't care. I didn't even see what the name was. Oh, wait. I gotta... Whoops. Sorry, guys. The strong, kind, and dependable father. Flint. The beloved mother. Hinawa. Tell him to sacrifice for the coin. Dude, motherfucker. Tell him to play something else for like an hour until I can get into his stream. The brave and smart. Dude, I have to name all these things? Your favorite homemade food? Omelets. Actually, that's not too far from the truth. Evan's streaming reaction to Thorn stream coming in 15. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's what you guys care to see. What's your favorite thing? My favorite... Love, sure. What is this game, dude? Bony, yeah. Text speed, window color. Everything's fine. Here's my family. Lucas, Klaus, Flint, Hinawa, Bony. Favorite food is omelets. Favorite thing is love. Oh, there's my dog. He's down. I had to get a look at him. Forgot to flip the thing. Klaus is the bro. This is not what I expected. Nowhere Islands. Like nowhere in Silent Hill. So there were 2 other games, I guess. This is the 3rd one. Must be like an anthology if we're naming new characters. Tasmili Village, but I don't get to name the village too. So why couldn't they put this in the US? Did it have content that the US was like freaked out about or something? Because this does not seem like an offensive game. Beyond the Sunshine Forest. Looks like this game ripped off Undertale. Based on who is saying that and the way they said it, I assume Undertale ripped off this game. That's the vibe I'm getting. Also, welcome to the stream, Jular. What's up, man? I'm gonna record the thing after stream is what I'm gonna do. That looks like Centralia, alright. Silent Hill, Centralia. This does not seem like a stream game. Lucas, how long are you gonna sleep? Get up so we can play. The dragons brought their babies. Oh, the Dragos brought their babies over. Okay. I was like, dragons? Yo, this game's fire. And then it's not fire. This game series influenced Toby Fox to make Undertale. Might be a bad thing. No rush, man, but yeah, Undertale was inspired by Mother. I've never played Undertale either. All I know about is the fan base. You waiting on Evan to get your next Starfield vid out? Yes, Michael, he is. He's waiting on me to record my feature for my lines for my feature, which I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna record them tonight. Playing with the Dragos. Planning to play in your pajamas? I was planning. Alright, I'll change my clothes. Come on, Evan. I'm hanging out for it. For the Starfield video, that's going to be a ways away. I mean, not a ways away, but I don't know how long it's going to take him to get it. He might be almost done with it. Is that Flint? Alec. Well, today's the day you head back home. I'm gonna miss you guys. Look at these pigs. What the pig next to me says worries me. Don't worry about it. All cows, no matter what they're thinking, go moo. It'd be handy to remember that. Where are you going? You're awake, Cluck? Why can't I talk to animals? Did Mike Irwin... Did I know that Mike Irwin, the voice of Jack, played teenage Bruce Banner in Ang Lee's Hulk? No, I did not know that. That's pretty cool, though. He did great as Jack. Okay, where's my melee attack? Where's my gun? Where's my minigun? Where's my BFG? A story is a series of memories. Memories are remembered with other memories, and in turn become memories themselves. If you don't take care to preserve your memories, you'll forget them. So please, tell us your frogs, your memories of everything so far. Saving. Oh my gosh, all that for saving. Part 1.5 coming soonish, then the full part 2 later this summer. It's going to be 6 hours long based on current word count projection. 6 hours long with 5 hours of it at least being Jular, because I am dying and I'm making not enough money to be able to do anything other than grind out videos. All part of the plan, baby. Missed you a couple streams back, buddy. Yeah. We're a community here. Here at the Evan Prince stream, we're like a family. That's how you know not to apply for a job. If a job interviewer brings you in and says, here at this job, we're like family. How many Jack games do you have left to cover? Just Daxter. I covered Jack 1, 2, 3, X, Lost Frontier. And actually, I finished Daxter. The script is done. I was editing it today. Daxter will be done soon, but Daxter's not getting its own video. Daxter is just going to be a part of the full series compilation, which comes out Sunday, if all goes to plan. I've been play fighting with the Dragos all morning. Why are the Dragos dinosaurs? Try ramming into a Drago. Okay, so they are motherfucking dragons. Lucas, try to imagine a thing called a B button. Then hold that B button for a second and let go. Doing this will let you dash. And by using the dash ability, you can ram into that Drago there. Klaus, show him an example. Awesome, looking forward to it. Thanks, Jular. I'm looking forward to the Starfield 1.5. Just a short one then, Jular. You got me through a few entire shifts with your backlog recently. Fire videos, too. Glad I feel like we are a family. Here at the Evan Prince channel, we're like family. I envy your productivity when it comes to making videos. It's very hard. It's very hard. Makes sense considering that Mike Irwin played a teenage Bruce Banner because Hulk and Jack are monsters when hanging. Oh, yeah, true. Okay, so the dragon's playing dead. That's a T-Rex. Your whippersnapper still have a long ways to go to get the... What the fuck is this game? How is this game a cult classic? I don't understand. What about that thing? Here we go. What an odd game. Are you not entertained? I mean, I don't really know what the hell's going on. I have this incongruous mental image of Steve Irwin playing Bruce Banner now for some reason. Two different people, but Steve Irwin would not make a good Hulk. Wait, where are you going? We're having so much fun here. Just need to put a few tens of hours into it and you'll get it, Evan. You gotta give it 20 minutes, but only have 15. True. What the hell do I do here? What does it want me to do? Okay, one day I'll be stronger than anybody else. The harder you run into them, the more the Dragos like it. What about Steve Urkel from Family Matters? Gonna wipe the floor with all of you, says the mole cricket. Is this a turn-based combat? I've encountered the mole cricket. I guess I'll bash it. Can't stop. I won? How? I might not be the demographic for this game. Big Mole Cricket Stadium. Did I do that? There goes the mole cricket. Omelets. There he goes. Here we go. Talk to frogs. Turn to the story. Alright, there he goes. Back to the story. This isn't fucking... This isn't like one of those games where it just out of nowhere is like, oh, it's deep in a metaphor for depression and suicide or something like that, is it? Like, the mom's not gonna kill herself and it turns out she's being abused. Like, is it something like that? It better not be something like that. After we're done eating, we need to get ready to go home. We have to go through the forest to get back, so we'll need to leave early. Okay, now what the hell is happening? You just described Omori. I just described every Dear Flint, just like you said they would. The children have been running around the mountains and fields tirelessly since the moment we arrived. Klaus is as daring and full of energy as ever, while Lucas is still a bit coddled, but neither one seems tired of playing at all. My father seems sad to say goodbye to his grandchildren after seeing them for the first time in so long, but we should be home by this evening. I had forgotten how nice and refreshing the mountain air is. You're always covered in the smell of sheep back in Tasmili village, so I really wish you could have been here to take in this air. The next time we visit, let's ask one of our neighbors to tend to the sheep so we can all come up here as a family. Klaus, Lucas, and I were always thinking about you. When we get home this evening, I'll start cooking some of your favorite omelets right away. With love, your dearest Hinawa. This just took a turn. Wait till it switches to the Otherworld story that really opens up. I mean, a Silent Hill-like would be more fascinating than it's a metaphor for anxiety. There goes the bird. Oh, here it goes. It's happening. The cute pixely graphic is actually disturbing and weird. That's what's happening right now, isn't it? Mother 3. Oh yeah? If Mother 3 is so good, why hasn't there been a Mother 4 for the Nintendo Switch? Psychosexual angst? Yeah, right? When I was 12 years old, I was abducted by aliens. The third mother? I don't know, man. Is that a warthog? What the fuck are these things? Aliens? You're just not deep enough, man. That's why you don't get it. I feel like that's going to be the thing the entire game is. Just keep playing. Just keep playing. Chapter 1. Night of the funeral. So mom is dead? Is that why it's called Mother 3? Bro is hauling ass. Oh shit, there's Clint. Let me just adjust my cowboy hat before I go address this problem. Fireplace and firewood. Okay, so this guy banging on the door, begging for help. Let me just take my time. No problem here. No problem here either. Do you fellers hear a knocking sound? A machine for spinning wool. No problem here, Lucas. Klaus is spring in bed. Take a nap on this bed. Take a quick... Yeah, let's take a quick nap. I'm feeling fully revitalized. All right, now let's go answer that door. Hello? Bad news, fellas. Hourglass is up. No rush. Let me see if I can find a frog to save. Is it gonna let me play the game? Thomas joined my party. All right. Let me try to find a frog. I gotta find a frog to save my game so I don't have to sit through all that dialogue again. There we go. All right, fellas. Time to vote. It is voting time. No, not a Q&A. Gotta ask if you keep playing. No, I can't play anymore tonight. I'm about to have to wrap it up and go record the lines for Jular. Keep Mother 3 on the list. So in case we spin it up again, we can keep pushing further. Or if you guys are bored, we'll wipe it from the list and do something and replace it with something else. I'll give you guys a couple minutes, but I do need to call it a night. So we're only doing 2 tonight. I got things I gotta go do. I gotta record that voice for Jular. 50-50. People are voting to get Mother 3 off the list. Might be no more. Cast your vote, fellas, if you want Mother 3 to come back around. Matthew, I hadn't left yet. You gotta vote for whether or not Mother 3 is staying on the list. Sorry for killing the stream, boys. It's not a problem at all, Jular. I'm actually pretty sleep deprived. I was gonna run a short stream anyway. And I have to edit this Daxter video too, so it's not actually Jular. But I do need to go do that. And he never played Mother again. Well, only 5 people have voted. Is Mother being removed from the wheel? You want to spark this kind of joy for Evan going forward? Let's not Marie Kondo this one. I only know what that means because of my girlfriend. Does this spark joy? Okay, does Mother 3 spark joy? Is it getting removed? About to call it. All right, looks like everybody voted, guys. Sorry. Mother 3 is off the list. And that'll do it for the stream tonight, guys. It is not Jular's fault, by the way. I do need to go do that, but it's because I need to knock that out because I have to try to finish or get as close to getting this Daxter edit done as possible so that I can have the full series Jack and Daxter video out by Sunday. That's the real reason. But I do need to go do this Jular thing sooner rather than later. It's been great, guys. Shorter stream than normal. I will be streaming more GBA games very soon. Have some other pretty cool streams in line. Please consider tuning into this Jack and Daxter video. Even if you've already seen it, throw it on in the background when it comes out on Sunday. Mute it, let it run. The watch time helps, the likes help. You know the drill. You know what's up. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll have some more fun, interesting Game Boy Advance games coming up. Did we get a stage name for your girlfriend? Her name is Carly. You can call her Carly. That's just her name. She didn't want a stage name. She got an IMDb page. She doesn't need a stage name. Yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. Much love, much appreciation. I will be back on stream soon. No, Mother's gone. It's over. It's over. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I did everything I could. It's over. Carly with an IE at the end.